Hey guys, how are we doing? That was a big thud. It's like Godzilla versus King Kong. Oh my god, I'm so gonna watch that show. Judge me if you will, I don't care. So, there was something I wanted to talk to you guys about because I did a big boo-boo yesterday and it's ironic. Today, 18th of March, is the anniversary of the first lockdown in Malaysia, where our lives in Malaysia went into a standstill, and I can still remember how I felt watching the news broadcast on television and having it stream on my phone, on my laptop, and on the TV, and wondering, what does this mean? You mean I can't go back to Penang and see my parents? What about them? Blah 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 blah. And how long is this gonna be? So you mean we don't have to go to work? Oh wait, so but we can't buy food. Should we go buy food now? So many questions. 1 year later, we're here. I wouldn't say we're none the wiser. We're wiser a little bit more. Vaccines in place. Many lives were lost. Many things could have been avoided because of mishaps. But I'm hoping we learn from it. So before I get into what I did, I found this article on lifehack.org. You guys can Google it as well. The 4 things that happen, or the 4 things that makes it dangerous to make mistakes. So the first one is our vulnerability. We have a very limited and fragile support system. When those systems fail us, people often lose their lives. It goes without saying. That's what happens in COVID. Real dangers. Again, nature can be dangerous, and making mistakes can put us at the mercy of nature and its animal residents seeking a meal. This is not just purely in the nature setting. Human beings are the worst animals, if you ask me. And just last week, some people were in a unfortunate gang fight near where I live, and someone lost his life. Mistakes are ignorance. Many cultures, scapegoats someone whenever there is a failure of some kind. Scapegoating can be serious and deadly. It can. And in the case of the gang fight, the scapegoat was the race and the use of alcohol. But in my honest opinion, those 2 factors didn't matter. It was a gang fight. No alcohol or race is going to affect that. And the 4th one, order. Many societies punish those who do not conform to the prevailing orthodoxy and treat difference, non-conformity, as a mistake. Big words. Even our brains flash an error message whenever we go against prevailing social norms, and I'll tell you what my brain was feeling not a couple of hours ago, but some hours ago, yesterday. So my mom's at the hospital. She's not well. She just had a major operation out of the blue, and I'm back in Penang to look after her and my dad. And she needed lunch, and I got that for her. Brought my dad along, but we couldn't visit because SOPs, right? And but I've gone to the ward and passed the nurse her food. And then I found out that she needed adult diapers, so I went to get that. And my dad by that time was waiting in the car. It was almost 4 p.m. We hadn't had lunch. I didn't want to make him wait even more, so I was like zooming in and out, looking for a shop that I can get the adult diapers at, walking as fast as possible between all sorts of patients and people. It felt like I was in ground zero, because all this time during the pandemic I've been avoiding crowds, but this time around, smack in the middle of crowds who are not well. Oh my god. And got through the security guard and told her, I really need to pass this to my mom. She really needs this. And I charmed my way around it, and she's like, okay, fine. Just make sure you come back fast. I'm like, you're not even gonna miss me. And went in the elevator, hit the button, like, come on, dude, you're a machine, work faster than me. It brought me to a floor. I went out, didn't look at anything. Because I've been to the ward before, a few minutes before, I thought, looked a bit different, but I didn't register. When I opened the door, did the SOPs of scanning my head, my temperature, and scanning the app, the tracking app, and then I was stopped by a nurse who had this look on her face like, the fuck? And I was like, why so hostile? I didn't say that either, but that was what I was thinking. I was like, I'm here to pass this to my mom. And she's like, she's just right there. I passed her lunch earlier through the nurses. She's just right there. And the nurse was like, what's her name? I gave the name. She checked the register. Name's not there. I'm like, but she's just right there. She's like, no, she's not on this register. And then she said something 3 times before it sunk in. She said, this is the COVID testing ward. And I was blank. I'm like, what? This is the COVID testing ward. And then I was like, do you need me to take the COVID test? It's like, this is the COVID testing ward. And then it sunk in. And then I was like, so body's in front of me. I was like, looking at the corridor. Oh wait, it looks a bit different. There are lesser bits. They're all in order. It's not much of a mess. OMG. I'm in the COVID fucking ward. So my mind was blown. And I was like, oh, I'm so sorry. I came to the wrong ward. Can I still leave? It's like, go. I ran out. Didn't think. My head was like, oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. I was in ground zero. Am I patient zero? Am I contaminating everybody? We're going in and out of this lift. And I still went to a couple more wrong floors before I got to my mom because I was so panic stricken. Got the adult diapers to the nurse to pass it to her and then left. And was just flabbergasted after that. Just, but had so many things to think about, and all I could think of was like, I need to disinfect me my whole life. Like, I need to slow the fuck down and think about what I'm doing actually. No more running around like a crazy person. So that was my mishap. And ironic, right, that it happened a day before the anniversary of COVID-19 landing in Malaysia. So anyway, I thought I'd share that with you. And what are the consequences of learning from a mistake? Well, mistakes are teachers. We accept the lessons they offer if we're open enough. So on this lifehack.org article, there's about 40 lessons learned from making mistakes. I'm not going to read all 40 of them. I'm going to pick 4, okay? The first one, pointers to something we did not know. I did not know that there was a COVID ward that block. Number 2, let us recognize changing circumstances. How does that work? I guess because I didn't know. Now I know that it's real that they need to use every corner of the hospital to support this. And in my head, I thought, surely the COVID block is somewhere else, not in the midst of people being able to wander in. But I was wrong. Number 4, invite us to better choices. To slow down for me. slow down, take a breath, look at where you're going, and don't just rush into things. I've been told that before. Time to listen. And okay, the fourth one reveals our blind spots. I just explained I need to slow down. That's my blind spot. I try to please everyone, do everything as perfectly and fast as possible, that I make mistakes and I burn out. And in this instance, I could have gotten into deeper trouble. So yeah, I hope this has been entertaining, if anything at all. That's me. This is how I make mistakes. Grand, big, significant, possibly long-lasting mistakes. But fail fast, learn from it, move on. Alright, this is me, Viv, all the way from Penang, Malaysia. This is my daily chronicles, so good morning, Malaysia. Stay safe, mask up, keep a distance, but stay connected. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.